Welcome to today's video, where we'll explore a major development in Mali's mining sector. Australian mining company Resolute Mining has found itself at the center of a financial and legal dispute with the Malian government, drawing significant attention. Here's what happened. Resolute's CEO, Terence Holohan, and two of his colleagues were unexpectedly detained in Bamako. They are facing allegations of forgery and misappropriation of public funds. In response to ongoing disputes, the company has agreed to pay 100 billion CFA francs, equivalent to approximately $162 million, as part of a financial settlement with the government. This story goes beyond one company and highlights the broader shifts in how countries like Mali are reclaiming control over their natural resources and addressing foreign investments. Let's dive deeper into the details. Resolute Mining is an Australian company with extensive operations across West Africa, including Mali, Senegal, and Guinea. It is the majority owner of the Syama mine in Mali, holding an 80% stake, while the remaining 20% is owned by the Malian government. This mine is a key asset in the company's portfolio, contributing significantly to its gold production. Mali's mining sector plays a crucial role in the country's economy, with gold being one of its primary exports. However, the sector is largely dominated by foreign companies, which has sparked growing discussions around resource sovereignty and fair revenue distribution. This context provides the backdrop for Resolute Mining's current challenges and its financial settlement with the Malian government. Resolute Mining has committed to a significant financial settlement with the Malian government, agreeing to pay a total of 100 billion CFA francs, approximately $162 million. The payment is structured in two parts. The first 50 billion CFA will be drawn directly from the company's existing cash reserves, while the remaining 50 billion CFA is scheduled to be paid in the coming months. The settlement aims to resolve a range of ongoing disputes between Resolute and the Malian government. These disputes include issues related to unpaid taxes, customs duties, and the management of offshore accounts. By making this payment, Resolute seeks to clear all outstanding conflicts and establish a more stable relationship with the government, which is critical to the company's continued operations in Mali. This agreement also aligns with Mali's broader efforts to assert greater control over its natural resources and ensure that foreign companies meet their financial obligations. For Resolute, this settlement represents a step toward resolving legal uncertainties and focusing on its mining activities in the region. In early November, a significant development unfolded when Resolute Mining's CEO, Terence Holohan, a British national, and two of his colleagues were detained in Bamako, Mali's capital. The arrests were reportedly unexpected, catching the company and its executives off guard. The charges against them include allegations of forgery and misappropriation of public funds, though specific details about the nature of the alleged offences have not been fully disclosed. These accusations suggest serious concerns regarding the management of the company's financial and operational practices in Mali, potentially linked to the broader disputes Resolute has been negotiating with the government. Currently, Resolute Mining is actively collaborating with Malian authorities to secure the release of its executives. The company has emphasized its commitment to resolving the situation through dialogue and procedural cooperation, aligning this effort with its broader settlement agreement to address all disputes with the government. While this process is ongoing, the arrests underscore the complex and sometimes contentious relationships between foreign corporations and host nations over natural resource management. In early November, Resolute Mining's CEO, Terence Holohan, a British national, along with two of his colleagues, was detained in Bamako, Mali's capital. The arrests were reportedly carried out without prior warning, taking both the company and its executives by surprise. This marked a sudden escalation in the ongoing tensions between the company and the Malian government. The detained executives are facing serious allegations, including charges of forgery and misappropriation of public funds. While details of the specific accusations have not been publicly disclosed, these charges suggest potential concerns over financial irregularities or procedural violations in the company's operations within Mali. The arrests may also be linked to broader disputes involving taxes, customs duties, and offshore account management, which Resolute has been attempting to settle with the government. Resolute Mining has stated that it is actively working with Malian authorities to secure the release of the three executives. This effort is part of the company's broader strategy to resolve its legal and financial disputes with the government, including the recent commitment to pay 100 billion CFA francs in settlement. Despite the challenges, Resolute remains focused on maintaining its operations and addressing the situation through dialogue and cooperation with the Malian authorities. The broader context surrounding the arrest of Resolute Mining's executives lies in Mali's evolving stance on its mining sector, which plays a pivotal role in the country's economy. Over the past few years, the Malian government has increasingly focused on ensuring that the vast wealth generated from its natural resources is more equitably distributed, particularly within the mining industry, which has long been dominated by foreign corporations. Mali's government has made it a priority to fight corruption, particularly within the mining sector, where foreign companies often hold significant influence and control over valuable resources like gold. As part of its efforts to assert greater sovereignty over its natural wealth, the government is pushing for a system where a larger portion of mining revenues stays within the country, benefiting local communities and the state. This includes more stringent oversight of foreign companies operating in the country, particularly regarding taxes, royalties, and environmental regulations. The detention of the Resolute Mining executives is part of a broader pattern of government actions aimed at holding foreign firms accountable for their operations in Mali. This is not the first time that such tensions have escalated. In a similar case earlier in the year, 4 employees of the Canadian mining company Barrick Gold were also detained by Malian authorities in connection with legal disputes. These employees were later released, but the incident highlighted the growing scrutiny of foreign companies and their compliance with Malian laws. Both the Barrick Gold and Resolute Mining cases signal the Malian government's increasing resolve to regain control over its mining sector and ensure that international companies meet their financial obligations. This is a critical component of the government's broader agenda to combat corruption and restore national sovereignty over the country's natural resources. For many foreign companies, including Resolute Mining, this shift in policy presents new challenges and risks as they navigate the complexities of operating in Mali. The recent developments surrounding Resolute Mining and the broader situation in Mali highlight a significant shift in the country's approach to managing its natural resources, especially its rich gold reserves. The Malian government's increasing scrutiny of foreign mining companies and its efforts to reclaim a larger share of mining revenues are reshaping the landscape for international investors. For foreign mining companies, this evolving stance poses both challenges and opportunities, as they must now navigate more stringent regulations and political dynamics that prioritize national control over natural resources. This shift in Mali's mining policy is part of a wider global trend where resource-rich nations are reasserting control over their natural wealth, often seeking to ensure that foreign companies contribute more to the local economy through taxes, royalties, and reinvestment. However, such changes can create tensions between governments and international firms, as the balance between economic development, foreign investment, and national sovereignty becomes increasingly complex. As Mali continues to push for fairer revenue distribution and greater oversight, foreign companies may need to adjust their business models to align with the country's new expectations. This could include paying higher taxes, adhering to stricter environmental standards, and contributing more to local communities, which, while potentially increasing costs, could also foster long-term goodwill and sustainability. As we wrap up, we'd love to hear your thoughts on Mali's approach to its mining sector. What do you think about Mali's efforts to ensure a fairer distribution of mining revenues? Is this a positive step for the country's development and economic future? Should more countries with rich natural resources adopt similar policies to reclaim control over their resources? What might the impact be on foreign investment and global markets? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into global mining and natural resource governance. If you found this video informative, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more updates on global mining issues and resource governance. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Mali's mining policies and the broader implications for foreign companies. Drop your comments below. What do you think about the country's stance on natural resources, and should more nations follow suit? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.